Yo, this is JSF. How y'all doing? So NetherRealm just saved Mortal Kombat 11. I never thought I'd say it. And people are upset. Well, not everybody, but there's a significant amount of people that are like, I don't like custom variations. This is gonna ruin the game. And here's the thing. I kind of understand where they're coming from. I kind of get it, but to me, this game was already ruined. You can't break a game that's already broken, right? Like, the game was already terrible. I guess it could technically get worse, but it definitely is going to get better because now we can at least play whoever we want, whatever we want. But hey, let me get a little more into detail. What am I talking about, right? So if you didn't watch the combat cast or my reaction video that I just posted, NetherRealm added custom variations to competitive play. So again, if you're wondering why I didn't do a Melina competitive breakdown and like look at her variations more, it's because they're kind of out the window. Now, there's still gonna be variations per character. The competitive variations are not gonna disappear, but you will also have the option to pick your own specific variation. Like, these are my custom variations, you know, these are the moves that I chose, the moves that I want to have, right? And some people think, you know, it's going to be too ridiculous. It's going to break the game. It's going to ruin it. Noob Sidebot is going to rule because you can give them the slide. You can give them the real fireball. And you can give them the teleport that launches for a full combo. Like, this is broken as fuck. He's way too good. Yada, 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 etc., etc., etc. One thing that you got to take into account is the other changes that they mentioned as well. Like, they mentioned, that's an absolute punish, by the way. They mentioned, by the way, some other changes that are coming with Ultimate. So not only are they adding custom variations, and with the custom variations, there are some moves that are just banned from tournament play. Like the obvious ones, like Terminator's move, right? It's just way too damn good. I'm betting that they're gonna ban the spawn move too, where he can get free crushing blows by getting rid of a life bar or a health bar, EX bar. I'm probably gonna ban that too, just a guess of mine. But there's gonna be moves that are banned. Also, the conflicting system still exists. So the current system for moves, the way it works is there are some moves that conflict with other moves, and some moves have the same input, right? So there are moves that are gonna conflict. They can change these moves. They didn't say anything about it, but let's say they change it so now Noob Saibot's low slide conflicts with his good fireball, or it conflicts with his sickle snag, or it conflicts with his EX teleport that launches, right? Like, they can just do a simple change like that, and holy shit, now you can't pick this super broken variation that everybody's worried about, right? Or they could just nerf some of the moves a little bit, or slightly nerf the characters a little bit, and then that's when you get into the other things. Like they said, down ones and down threes have been adjusted. Some have more recovery, some have less recovery, etc., etc. And the reason that's important is because there's certain characters like Noob Saibot, which a lot of characters can do. As you can see, his down 3 is plus 12 on hit, right? It's pretty fast. You can mash this thing out. Mash this bad boy. Noob Saibot players do it all the time, where sometimes they mash this. It's plus 16, right? So there we go. God, I don't know why I'm having such a hard time. Forgive me with this controller. But yeah, basically it's been the poke into high game, right? It jails, etc., etc. Now, say they make his down 3, not his down 1, right? His down 1 can be a plus 11 on hit, so you can down 1 to a jab string. Everybody should be able to do that, right? But if they make this less advantage, make this like plus 9 or plus 8 on hit or something like that, now he can't just down 3 all the time and go straight into the super powerful high string, right? It changes the game if you fix the pokes the way that it sounds like they fixed the pokes. So again, like, a lot of people are worried about a lot of things, like with new variations, new moves. And I know that there are certain moves like, oh, this character can get 2 launchers and now they can do 40% combos. Hey, I'm totally down. And even if the game becomes super broken, right? Let's say with custom variations, every character is just kooky as hell. It's like it's not as bad as MK9, but it's almost MK9. Every character can do 40%. These moves are super broken. It's ridiculous. That would be better than the game we have now, honestly. Just honestly speaking, I'd rather play a game with 37 broken characters than one upgraded Jackie. Like, you know what I'm saying? I don't think it's gonna be a bad thing, and I know everybody isn't negative. Some people are really stoked about it, like me, but I just wanted to talk about that for a little bit. I think this is literally these are some really big changes. They also added an extended flawless block window on certain moves. They didn't say which moves, but they showed upgraded Jackie's leap, and they said all fatal blows, right? So every fatal blow is gonna have less pushback and has an extended flawless block window of 6 frames. I have to imagine, now, no one said this or anything, I have to imagine that moves like teleports, like Sub-Zero slide, moves that are like really fast and unreactable, like Jade Shadow Kick, I would have to imagine they increase the flawless block window on those type of moves to make them easier to punish, because that is something that would help the game a lot. It wasn't expanded on, and they are probably not gonna say it until the patch notes drop, but I think that's something else that they are gonna do, because they said there are other moves that have it, right? And use Jackie's leap as an example. So that's another thing that's gonna really help the life of this game. It's just gonna help with the nonsense of the game, right? Make it less Mario Party. It's gonna help with the ridiculousness. Now they did some weird things like buff raiding, but we can get through that. we can get through it. At the end of the day though, like you get something you never had before in Mortal Kombat 11. We're getting the opportunity to play any variation, any moves for any character we want. If I think Scorpion's bad because his neutral sus, he can't do anything, hey, now I have a fireball, right? If I think, oh, Scorpion sucks because he has no mids, fastest mid is 14, 13 frames, blah, 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 blah. Now I have Demon Dash, it's 7 frame reversal. So I could actually, like I showed earlier, I could actually, come on, man. I could actually reversal and punish noob side by shadow slide if I'm not trash. You know, like it's something that hasn't been in the game before. And I've always said this, Demon Dash is like the best move in the game and it's not in a variation. I think they nerfed it at one point. It used to be 6 frames, but either way, it's still a 7 frame reversal. It's still something that's really powerful. If you do something that's -7, you get Demon Dash, right? So the meta of the game is going to change significantly. Certain characters that you think are bad, you think are trash, are going to change. Certain characters you think are broken might not be that broken, or they might still be super good, right? But I think at the end of the day, no matter how we feel, if you feel happy or upset about this makes this a brand new game. Like, this refreshes the game, which is desperately what this game needed. Now, they did not announce anything about changing Breakaway, about fixing jumps, which was like my biggest concern. But them fixing pokes, them nerfing pokes, and I know they said they might have added less recovery or more, or like they might have buffed certain pokes, but I mean that's like Shao Kahn. Shao Kahn probably, his down 3 is probably like +12 or something now, right? They probably did something like that, which is they should have been done, right? But overall, down 1s and down 3s got nerfed. I'm pretty sure that's what they were saying. Are gonna get they're gonna get changed because they need to be changed. They're pretty stupid, right? In the majority of the cast. And then the hurt box fixes, so hurt boxes should be more consistent. There shouldn't be more going under mids and everything whiffing on people crouch blocking. So these are some of the big changes that people have had with the game that we've been complaining about for months, if not over a year, right? And it seems like they finally are doing it. So I'm actually excited for Ultimate. I think Ultimate is gonna be really, really interesting one way or another. I'm gonna reevaluate and relook at Rain, relook at Rambo. I'm already reevaluating and looking at all the characters in the game currently, but I'm gonna have to do it again once Ultimate launches, because there's gonna be balance changes and moves that were not competitive are gonna become competitive. And when third variations got added, a lot of moves got changed. Like Frost, her drills got nerfed, her dive kick got nerfed. So like, I'm expecting all these moves to be tweaked. Not every single individual move, but I think a lot of the moves that are currently not in competitive variations will be tweaked a little bit to be changed to be played competitively. And they might change some of the moves that are already in. Like I said, they could change, they could change some of the noob sidebot stuff, right? Maybe they make this more unsafe on block, right? but make this less minus, right? Make this the safe option after every block string, right? But also make it a high, so there's no like low or mix or nothing like to it, right? But make this more unsafe. I don't know. That's just an example off the top of my head. Like, I'm just saying, like, don't look at the game as it is today and say, oh wow, once ultimate drops, this is gonna be fucking broken. This variation of noob or Shang or Kano or Scorpion is gonna break the game. Like, what are you guys doing? Like, trust me, there are multiple ways to go about that problem if it's a problem. And even if it is broken, I think it'll be fun. Like, I've seen crazy combos already. We can get crazy katana combos, crazy noob combos. We can get, every character can finally be a little bit more unique, and there's gonna actually be more combos to the game. And I don't think they're gonna break the game, because honestly, if you look at Melina as a character, she looks very balanced to me. Melina does not. Melina looks like the most tame of the three new characters, honestly. She has some crazy shit, like ball roll is gonna be super fast. She has her teleport, she can side switch you with it. Her side toss is really good. She has low side one variations, but one of her variations, she literally only gets one new move. It's just low side. The other one, she gets air teleport and she gets air side toss. Like, it's not like you know what I mean? Like, she's not getting so much crazy stuff. And when she has the command dash, she loses ball roll. So like, it just doesn't seem like she's like, I don't think, like, it looks like they balanced her when they made her, is what I'm trying to say. And I think if they're gonna balance new characters like that and actually make the new characters not insane, they're not gonna make the old characters insane and introduce a new character that's very tame and very balanced. That would make absolutely no sense. And it just, NetherRealm is known for broken ass DLC characters, so I'd be shocked. It's possible. It's possible. They're definitely liable to fuck this up. I'm not gonna just say that NetherRealm can do no wrong, because they've done wrong for almost 2 years. Well, longer than that, but that's a different video. But anyway, yeah, I just wanted to talk a little bit about this. I think custom variations are dope. I think the game is gonna get a fucking new life, a breath of fresh air. I think this long into the game's life, this is the best way to keep this game alive, because we're gonna start seeing new things we've never seen in this game, and the game's been out almost 2 years, well, a year and a half, whatever, you know. I think we're gonna see all kinds of new stuff. We can do all kinds of new stuff, cool stuff, and even if it's broken, at least it'll be fun. At least the game is broken and you can play your favorite character, right? It's not gonna be like, oh, the game is broken and I have to play Jackie, or I have to play Liu Kang, or I have to play Sindel, or I have to, nah, it's like everybody's got wild shit now, and everybody just got that much more interesting. But anyway, what do y'all think? Do y'all agree? Do y'all disagree? Are y'all terrified of customs in Combat League? Are y'all just happy that you get customs and cool combos? Are you terrified to play in a tournament now? How are tournaments gonna go now? Are all the top players gonna still be the same top players, or will new players show up because now they can play different moves? I think it's gonna be interesting. This definitely got me more interested in the game. I'm not gonna cap. I'm not playing Combat League for the rest of the season, but I will be playing casual Scorpion. Come through. Anyway, man, y'all have fun. Y'all stay safe. Subscribe if you like the content. Follow the Twitch if you haven't. J_S_F. And I'm gonna get out of here. See y'all on PS5. Peace.